Hi, I'm Lee Benz, the Home Scholar, and I wanted to talk about teaching geeks. This is a subject near and dear to my heart because I had a geek and I know exactly what it's like, okay? When I say geek, I'm talking about kids that just really love math. They do math for fun. They do science for fun. Maybe they're involved in, I don't know, robotics, or they're totally into the computer or something. And that's awesome. Geeks are great. I love them. I especially love my geek. But there's certain things that you can do when you're teaching a geek. One thing you want to look for is to make sure that you're grabbing those credits that they geekily love. So if they're doing robotics, like the first robotics league, make sure that you give them credit for robotics. And if they do it every year, give them credit for it every year. Make sure that you keep them challenged in math. That's going to help them to go a long, long way in their, geekdom. But I will say that if you're teaching a geek, there's a really good chance that they might get great college scholarships. The companies out there, the schools out there, they totally need boys and girls that are really interested in science, technology, engineering, math. And if you have a geek, you win, baby. I mean, you are in the scholarships. The best way for you to make sure that you're teaching them is to cover the core classes in math. Try to get them all the way through calculus if you can. That really goes a long way in getting the big scholarships meant for these engineer geeky type kids. The other thing is to cover the normal sciences. Not always important for other kids, really important for geeks, because they're going to be looking for biology, chemistry, and physics on the high school transcript to make sure these kids are going to survive and thrive in a science or math or engineering medical type field, okay? Now, the other thing that you need to know about geeks is that they often will love the hands-on, they love the math, they love the science, and they kind of hate the arts, and they kind of hate the Englishy things and the language. Anything that involves, talking to other people can be a problem. And so you want to make sure that you can identify the things that they don't like, whether that's English or art or foreign language. And then you make sure that you put in your weak areas first. For other homeschoolers, their weak area is going to be math, and they have to do their math first thing in the day. But if you've identified that your weak area is foreign language or English, then that's what you do first thing in the day, okay? So with your geeky kids, make sure that you cover the core, which means that you want to grab all that directed learning. But it also means that you do the core subjects that maybe they don't like, and you kind of get that done first. So have fun teaching your geeks. I will say they can get great jobs out of college, so go Team Geek.